Chapter 467, Animals of the Future Part 12. 200 million years hence, the global ocean. We were swimming underwater and we saw that the ocean went on for miles and miles. Lana, wow. This ocean looks like it goes on forever. Lola, it sure does. Aline, this is amazing. Me, that's because in 200 million years we believe that the continents will all be one massive supercontinent and it will be surrounded by a massive single ocean. This ocean will cover 75% of the planet and it will span for miles. Lori, this is literally amazing. Ed, it sure is. Eddie, I never thought that the ocean would be this amazing here in the future. Nico, Ed, and Eddie had breathing helmets on. Lainey, this is incredible. We saw a huge school of strange fish swim by us. They were unlike any kind of fish ever seen before. Nico, are those fish? Me, no, those are not fish. Those are silver swimmers. They are descended from microscopic organisms called plankton. Lori, these creatures are literally plankton. Lisa, fascinating specimens. They appear to have taken the place of fish here in the ocean. Me, that's right. The fish all died out in the mass extinction and the silver swimmers filled in the place of fish. There are numerous kinds of silver swimmers. Look. I form a holographic orb and it showed that numerous kinds of silver swimmers have taken the place of fish. There were some that were predatory, carnivorous, herbivorous, and even some that were scavengers. Lori, boy, there's so many of them. Lainey, amazing. I didn't know they would be this abundant. Lisa, the silver swimmers are also diversified into many species of the creature. They are all very fascinating specimens. Me, they sure are. Lucy, it's kind of unusual seeing creatures like this here in this time. Me, it is. But let me show you something cool on the surface. We go up to the surface and saw a bunch of flying creatures. They were actually flying fish, which was a weird feature. Lori, are these creatures flying fish? Me, yes they are, Lori. These are called ocean fish. They are the descendant of flying fish. Lincoln, flying fish? Me, yeah. This is what they look like. I form a holographic orb and it shows what flying fish look like. Me, flying fish don't fly. They glide and they can go a long ways above the surface of the water. Lana, that is cool. Lisa, these fish are magnificent specimens. They appear to have taken the place of seabirds. Me, that's right, Lisa. When the seabirds died out, the fish took their place and have now adapted to living on both land and the sea. They live on land to nest and feed off of the silver swimmers in the ocean. Lucy, wicked. Lainey, that's amazing. Lola, it sure is. How did their fins become wings? Me, their fins became powerful wings. They are much different than bats or birds that we know of in our time. Birds have a different skeletal structure in their wings. I form another holographic orb and it showed the skeletal structure of bats, birds, and the ocean fish. Me, these are the skeletal structures of birds, bats, and the ocean fish. The birds have 2 fingers fused together and they used the bones for the upper arm, the humerus, and the bones of the lower arm, the ulna, and radius for flight. That's where they get most of their strength from in terms of flight. In birds, most of the hand has disappeared. It's just 2 fingers fused together, as I said. In bats, however, it's all 5 fingers. The fingers are spread and the skin covers them. The pectoral fin, which is the forearm fin of the fish, has become wings in the fish and they developed this powerful joint and arm structure that allow it to change shape in flight, and their fins became more powerful and stronger, which gave them a more powerful aerodynamic force. Lori, that is literally amazing. Lisa, it certainly is. Lincoln, but how do the fish eat? Me, that is an amazing part of the creature. I form another holographic orb and it showed that the fish had a second extendable mouth inside its beak. Lucy, wicked. Lola, that is weird. Me, I know. But that's what it was designed to do. There are creatures in the fish world that have a mouth like that. A prominent example is the John Dory fish. It has an extendable mouth that sucks in its prey. Lisa, that's correct. Ed, cool. Me, but not even fish are safe from predators, guys. Watch. We saw a fish swoop down and a huge tentacle erupted out of the water and grabbed it out of midair. Lori, did you guys literally see that? Lainey, I sure did. Lana, I sure did. Lucy, wicked. Ed, cool. Eddie, that was amazing. Lincoln, it sure was. What was that? Me, let's go see. We go down and saw a huge creature. It was the largest squid we've ever seen. Me, that enormous creature is called a rainbow squid and it's descended from squids. Lana, that is cool. Me, it sure is. Lola, how big do they get? Me, they can get up to 120 feet long and they are an amazing creature. They have the ability to blend in with the blue of the water's surface. They have a very sophisticated technique that enables them to do this. Lainey, what is that technique? Me, it's a powerful trait they all have. They have cells on them called chromatophores. These are pigment-bearing cells that all octopuses and squids use to create camouflage or attract mates. They are commanded by several nerves by their brain. All octopuses and squids have a very large and extremely complex brain, making them one of the most intelligent creatures in the ocean. The rainbow squid has one of the most sophisticated nervous systems in the world of the future. I form a holographic orb and it shows the rainbow squid's nervous system. Me, its centralized nervous system will probably become extremely powerful. It'll be so powerful that they'll use chromatophores to make video displays. Vivid patterns of light and color all over their bodies. They can use this to fool their prey to come in close. That's how it was able to grab a fish out of midair like that. It used its chromatophores to become a school of silver swimmers. Lincoln, that is so cool. Lainey, that's amazing. Lori, this squid is literally an amazing creature. Lucy, it sure is. Me, but it puts on a magnificent display when it comes to mating. Watch. We saw the squid use its chromatophores to put on a magnificent display. It became what looked like a magnificent glittering rainbow diamond in the water. It was sparkling with all 7 colors of the rainbow on its skin and it attracted a female squid. Lisa, what a magnificent display of love. Me, it is. But these squids are also vulnerable. We saw a huge pack of strange sharks in the water and they had cool patches on their tails that were glowing like signals. Lana, whoa. Are those sharks? Me, they sure are. But those are descendants of sharks. They are called sharkopaths. They are much fiercer than the sharks we know in our time. Lainey, so sharks did survive? Me, they did. Sharks are one of nature's most powerful survivors. They've been on the planet for more than 480 million years and they survived everything that nature has to throw at them. They survived the extinction of the dinosaurs and even everything that we know in prehistoric times. Aline, shaking in fear, I would not like these creatures. Me, who wouldn't? The scariest part is that they now hunt in packs just like wolves. They communicate through bioluminescent patches on their sides near their tails. They also have a stronger sense of detecting electrical impulses from their prey. Lana, that is so cool. Lisa, they are magnificent specimens. Lucy, wicked. Lola, I don't like sharks. They scare me. Nico, this is cool seeing sharks here. May, it sure is. Ed, cool. Eddie, I didn't know that sharks were that fierce and strong. Me, yet. That's what makes them one of the fiercest survivors in the world. We got out of the ocean and headed to our next destination. Continues in part 13.